Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
I'm also fine. So let's begin the session with your introduction.
Yeah,
Tell me something about yourself. Like introduce yourself.
Myself Sunil Tambe. I'm from Aurangabad, Maharashtra. I have done my B Pharma and MBA in marketing, and from last 5 years, I have been working in pharmaceutical company.
Oh, that's wonderful. So
Yeah,
what kind of responsibilities does your job role include?
I work in sales department, pharmaceutical sales.
Okay, okay. So tell me
Yeah,
something about yourself. What are your hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time?
in my leisure time, I like to do listen to music, reading books, and watching movies like that.
Okay. So you know that the festival season is around the corner. So which is your
Yeah,
favorite festival?
yeah, obvious Diwali.
Okay, Diwali. So, how do you like to celebrate your Diwali? What kind of things or what kind of preparations do you do at your home for Diwali?
For myself, I didn't do anything special for Diwali as usual.
Sorry, your voice is breaking.
Yeah, I said as usual, not any special things.
Okay, but there might be some preparations or something that maybe in your family that is done.
Yeah, family member did means, but I'm not.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
you live in a different place than your hometown.
No, no. Actually, I live outside from my family.
You live outside from.
From my family.
Oh, okay. So you are living in a different place, right? So
Yeah.
you live in different states, like your family, your hometown is a
No, no,
different
no.
state.
Same state. Same state.
Okay, okay, okay. So let's just discuss about today's topic. So today we'll be discussing about risk. The topic of the day is risk. So
Yeah.
tell me, Sunil, are you a risk taker?
Yeah. Some calculated risk taker.
Okay, so what are the advantages or disadvantages of taking risks? Like according to you, what do you feel about risk?
Persons should take risk. Not means it's a calculated risk. What you want to do in their life, risk is required.
Yes. So
Yeah.
what do you feel are the advantages or disadvantages of taking risks?
Actually means if you take a risk, so maybe always chances to get rewards, higher rewards, or maybe means if you take calculated risk, so if you fail, so you will learn something from that risk.
But don't you feel that there can be repercussions of taking a risk? You did something without any thought, without giving any second thoughts, and
So that's
then
why
it
that
backfired.
yeah, that's why I'm telling na, just taking risk is not good for everyone. So whenever you want to take risk, so it may be calculated risk. You know what will be happen after that risk,
So,
after
what is the
result.
riskiest activity that you have ever done in your life?
Yeah, 2 years ago I took risk. I invest some money in stock market.
Sorry, your
I
voice is
invest.
breaking in between.
Now I'm audible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I invest some money in stock market. So these are my some calculated risk, and I got rewards
Okay.
also.
Okay. So, any other risk that you have taken in your life, maybe while choosing your studies, or while choosing your in graduation, choosing your subjects, anything like that. That can also be a bigger risk, or maybe like you said that investing money in stock was a riskier,
No,
riskier.
actually I didn't take any risk when I was in college in 12th standard. So I want to become a doctor. So I didn't get that much enough mark in my CET exam. So I shift my career in pharmacy. so I did B Pharma.
Okay.
But it is not a risk because I know everything.
Yeah. I can
If
understand.
I
Like
shift my
you,
career to other faculty, so that
that would
was
have been a risk.
that would be a risk for me.
Yeah. Okay. So like you told me that you have taken a risk. So would you want to take a similar risk again? Why? Why not?
In future,
Yeah.
yeah, I told you earlier. Yeah, without risk means there is no reward. If you
So
take
would
risk,
you suggest
so
people to take risk in their life, like make risky decisions in their lives? Like
uh,
suppose you have a younger brother or maybe a younger sister. So would you suggest them to take risks in their life?
yeah, obvious. But it
So
it
why?
it will be calculated risk about their studies, about their business, about their career, what you want to do in their life. So you just take calculated risk. Means you should know what will be happen after the taking risk
What
in
will be the
future.
repercussions? Repercussions
Yeah,
is the
what will
word
be
that
the
I'm looking for.
repercussions of that risk?
Yes.
Yeah, and
Have you
maybe
have you
you seen
yeah
most of the business person they're taking risk, so many risks in their
yeah
businesses. Yeah,
like investing huge amounts of money.
yeah, investing of money, investing in startup because nowadays lots of startup is running and lots of what can I say?
Startups are running. When
Yeah,
we are
lots of
talking about
startups.
multiple
Yeah,
things, then we
lots
use
of
are.
startup. Yeah, lots of startups are running, and that angel investors invest money in startups, so they don't know about that. They just have idea about the startup, but they're taking risk. So maybe it is a calculated risk.
Like for example, we can talk about the show that came on television, Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that
So
sharks invest money in new startups. So it may be a calculated risk. They
yeah.
don't know what will be happen. Maybe that startup will become uh, what like will grow or not.
Profitable.
Yeah,
Will
profitable.
grow into a big business or not.
Yeah.
So, like, have you ever regretted taking a risk or not taking a risk? Like missing a chance that you thought that, okay, I could have taken this risk, or maybe like you felt that you regret that you have not taken this risk or not taken this decision.
No, means I didn't have any regret about any risk because in what situation I want to take risk, so I always taken.
So, like, while contemplating risk, which factors do you consider? Like, we are talking about calculated risk, right? So, what kind of factors do you consider while you are making a decision or maybe a risky decision?
Mm. Maybe you should know about when you're taking risk, means what will be the result. These are the main
So,
factors
you
while
can't
taking
know.
risk.
I mean, we cannot judge or we cannot decide what is going to be the result of a thing. Then it's not risky. Like,
But actually, if we are taking blindly risk with any sector or any segment, so that risk will definitely get lost.
but don't you feel that sometimes we are in a situation where there is no in between and there's only a yes or a no? Either you pass or you fail.
Yeah,
Like I can understand, like you took an example that you invest money in stocks. So let's talk about it.
yeah,
Investing money in stocks is uh, something risky, but you can call it a calculated risk to some extent. Like
yeah,
suppose I'm putting some money in Microsoft shares, for example. So, okay, I know that Microsoft is a very growing company, so there are very less chances of getting the prices of that share down.
yeah,
So, but you don't know if might recession come, then they can also go down. But eventually, we know that maybe in a year or 2 year, not in a year or two, but in 5 years or in next 10 years, they are going to grow.
yeah,
If
definitely.
the series that goes with stocks, right? But suppose you are in a situation like what do we say that हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं एक तरफ पहाड़ एक तरफ खाई. That is kind of a situation. So that is called a risky situation.
Yeah, that risky situation in intraday trading. When you are doing intraday trading, na, so it's 99% possibility to get a loss in intraday. Yeah,
Yeah. So
that
like
is
that is what I was talking about.
yeah.
So like so in such situations, what kind of factors would you consider? Or if you want, I can give you an example or maybe a situation where you can tell me what kind of factors we can consider while taking a risk. So suppose you are in the middle of an ocean sitting in a boat. You don't know how to swim, but there
What?
is a hole in the boat, so that is a risky situation. So what kind of factors would you consider in such a situation?
I didn't get your point. What you said?
Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like we were talking about the factors that one needs to take into consideration while taking any risks, right? So
Okay.
I was giving you a situation where you
Mm-hmm.
need to tell me that what factors would you consider in taking a risk in that situation. Okay, so this
Okay.
is the situation that you are in the middle of an ocean. Okay,
Middle of.
and you are in a boat and there is a hole in the boat
Okay.
and you don't know how to swim. So in such it is a very risky situation. So in such a situation, what factors will you consider for preventing yourself, for making yourself safe or survive, for your survival?
Actually, if I don't know about that factor, so I never take any risk.
So, suppose it's a wooden boat. So you know that wood floats on water, right?
Yeah.
So like even if the boat is filling with water, the boat will drown in the water, but a plank or maybe the broken part of a boat will not drown, right? So
Okay.
instead of using the whole boat, you can just simply use a plank or maybe a wooden piece of that boat
Yeah.
that you can use to survive because it will help you to float on the water. But if you stay
Yeah.
in the boat and the water keeps filling, you will drown with the boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sometimes
Definitely.
in such situations, we have to think or maybe consider other factors that might seem risky but they are going to prevent us anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.